access OnBot Java and how to navigate it. So first things first, you have to be connected to the robot's Wi-Fi, which means that your robot has to be turned on, which means that a battery has to be plugged in to the control hub. It should pop up as a known network. For me, I've already connected to it a lot of times, so it's popped up as a known network. But if you're connecting to it for the first time, then you'd have to look for it and also put in the password, which you can find on your driver hub. So once you're connected, you have to put in this web address. It's exactly this. If you put in a different thing, it's not going to work. So it's http://192.168.43.1:8080. And then it should navigate you to this page. This is the home page. There's 3 places that you could go. Blocks for block coding, OnBot Java, and then manage. So on the manage side, it just tells you information about your robot controller. So it tells you the version and your active configurations. For us, we only have 1, and also tells you what connections you have. So we have control hub and expansion hub plugged in, and then gives you your Wi-Fi setting name and then the password if you want to change it. So if you need to change it, then this is where you have to look. And then for block coding, these are all your codes. If you want to create a new one, then you click create new op mode, and I'm just gonna name it say test blocks .java. All your codes have to end in .java, so it knows what folder to go into. Once you create your code, it gives you a starter piece of code, which is basically gives you the import lines and loops. So it's really convenient if you're just learning how to code. And side by side, it also gives you the Java version of your code. So if you want to look of how your blocks looks in real Java format, then you can look at that. And then you can also add your blocks. Yeah. If you want to convert this into a Java program, then you just click export to Java. And now moving on to OnBot Java. So OnBot Java is like the official coding where you actually have to write out your code, whereas blocks you can just drag it into your loops. But in here you have to actually write your code. So here's how you create it. Add file, and then let's do test code.java. As you can see, it has to follow the specific format where each word is capitalized and there's no space in between. So your code can't be like this because it has to follow a specific format. So if I had to do test code Java, I had to add this as an uppercase. You could also add numbers like test code Java 1, 2. But I suggest keeping your code short because it makes it easy to find on your driver hub. Once you do that, you have to select which one it is, Auton or teleop. I'm going to do a teleop for now. And then this location, it basically says where the file is located in your project. So as you can see, it's located in the team code folder. You can even see it over here. This is your team code folder, and all of these files are stored inside that team code folder. So, yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. And you can run the code too if I'll do an example. Obviously, this code won't do anything because it has nothing in it. But as you can see, build successful. Once it says build successful, then basically all the changes made to your code will save and it will show up on your driver hub when you run the code. Yeah. If it says build failed, then it won't let you run the code until you fix that. That's it for this tutorial.